And an evening with the Swingin affair, Big Band. Hi everybody.
I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. I got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life I'm in love. I got a song that I sing, I can make the ring go anytime I move my finger. Look at me, can't you see I'm in love? Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a beautiful thing, long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. World on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow, got that string around my finger. What a world, man, this is the life. Hey now, what I'm so in love. So in love.
Welcome everybody.
Out of the tree of life I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Still it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't that be fine? seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. No. Wait till the warm up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. And wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and baby, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drain that cup dry. And wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. 'Cause you think you've flown before, but baby, you ain't left the ground. No. And wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and baby, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. And you're gonna be mine. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Scituate Center for the Performing Arts, everyone. Just a few thank yous before we get started. Thank you to the Scituate Friends of Music and their president, Barbara Quinlan, for putting this night together. A huge thank you, one of the main reasons we're here, a huge thank you to our incredible Scituate music educators, Jim Thomas, Bill Richter, Adam Grushow, Greg Vassard, and Andy Loretz. Thank you. Let's give it up for our music educators, the heart and soul of the community. And of course, a gigantic thank you to the Scituate music students who are going to be joining us tonight. And did a killer job in today's workshops. Thank you. You guys are the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the band opener featured Mr. Zach McCack on the alto solo. Those first two tunes were composed by Harold Arlen and arranged by Nelson Riddle and Cy Coleman, and then arranged by Quincy Jones, respectively. So this is the Swingin' Affair Big Band that you see before you tonight. We have our guest vocalist, Sarah Bass, who's going to be coming out in a few minutes. She is way better looking than I am. And over here on the piano, our music director, Dr. Steve Bass. So along with Sarah, Steve, my name is Donnie. Let's go on a musical journey, everybody. Now come fly away with me.
1, 2, 3.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in Bombay. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away. Come and fly with me, we'll float down to Peru. 'Cause in Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll do his flute for you. Come on, fly with me, let's float down in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we're gonna fly. Ooh, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer, because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat your birds and rock. Pugo Bay, 'cause it's perfect for a flying honeymoon. That's what they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Listen to this band. Up there, where the air is so rarefied, we're gonna glide, absolutely petrified. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near, you might even hear a gang of angels cheer just because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and I'll beat your birds and rock a Pugo Bay, 'cause it's perfect for a flying honeymoon. That's what they say. Fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Let's fly away. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. That song by Sammy Kahn and Jimmy Van Heusen, arranged by Billy May. This next tune here is a Cy Coleman tune, arranged by the great Nelson Riddle. It's called Witchcraft.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, give me that, Barry. Those fingers in my hair, that's like come hither stare, that bleeds my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. When although I know it's strictly a taboo, when you arouse the need in me, and this heart says yes indeed, and we proceed with what you lead me to. And it's such an ancient pitch, but it's one that I never switch, because there's no nicer witch than you. Witchcraft, wicked witchcraft, and although I know it's strictly when you arouse that need in me, and this heart it says yes indeed, and we proceed with just what you lead me to. But it is such an ancient pitch, but it's one that I'm never gonna switch, because there's no nicer witch than you, than you, than you. You little witch. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. At this point, it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage some of our
student artists tonight. If you can please help me in welcoming our student artists who are coming up here right now. Starting off here, we have the middle school band coming up to join us. So really exciting tonight for us here in the big band is some of our lead players right here, which you're going to meet in a little bit, are going to get a chance to sit in with the middle school band here. So looking forward to hearing this joint big band going on.
How about one more hand for the middle school, high school, and jazz choir? And so we're going to take some time to feature some players in a swinging affair now, and we also have a special guest star who's going to sit in with the band. Please give a big round of applause to Wesley Robertson. That was Adam Major on the trumpet, and that was Wesley Robertson on tenor sax. And Dan Gable on trombone. 1, 2, 3, and... right, so for this next tune, we always dedicate this song to somebody in the audience. And so there's actually a very special person who has joined us all the way from Florida to come up and be with us tonight and to see her great grandkids. We know her as Nana, but let's give a big round of applause for Kiva Laffey sitting in the front row. The song goes out to you, Nana. Oh, they say some people long ago were looking for a different tune, one that they can croon as only they can.
Play it, Stevie.
They only had the rhythm, so they started swaying to and fro. They didn't know just what to use, so this is how the blues really began. At least, this is what Nana told me. They heard the breeze through the trees, singing with melodies, and they named that just the start of the blues.
And from the jam came the wind of a down-hearted friend, and they played that as a part of the blues.
Now, from a whippoorwill sitting down on a hill, they have named a new note.
They pushed it through a horn till it was born into a blue note. And then they nursed it, they rehearsed it, and then sang the news that old Nana gave birth to the blues. Now from a whippoorwill sitting high on a hill, Nana took a new note.
Oh, she pushed it through a horn till it was worn into a blue note.
And then they nursed it, they rehearsed it, and then sang the news that old Nana gave birth to the blues. Don't you know they nursed it, rehearsed it, and gave the news that old Nana gave birth to the blues.
Hey, Johnny,
Yes, Steve.
maybe we can do that one more time?
From the top?
Well, Nana, what do you think? Should we do that one more time?
For Nana. From the ending?
And then
They nursed it, they rehearsed it, and then sang the news that old Nana gave birth to the blues. Don't you know they nursed it, rehearsed it, and gave the news that old Nana gave birth to the blues.
All right, if you brought someone with you tonight, This is one to hold on tight to. There's plenty of room to dance in the aisles, okay? And if you didn't bring someone tonight, sir, I saw this lady over here and she was looking at you earlier, so if you want to meet up with her. And if you did come with somebody and you want to wind up with somebody else in a swingin' affair style, that's fine with us too. This is the summer wind.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer winds.
Look at that foxtrot.
Like painted kites, those days and nights they went flying by. The world was new beneath a bright blue umbrella sky, and softer than a piper man, one day it calls to you, and I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn wind, when the winter winds they come and gone. Still those days, those lost and lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that will never end? It's my fickle friend, the summer wind. The summer wind, warm summer wind. The summer wind. How about a big round of applause for our beautiful dancing couples out here?
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure right now to welcome to the stage the gorgeous, the wonderful Mrs. Sarah Bass. Oh my goodness, I almost wore the same thing. That would have been very embarrassing. Yeah, down to the shoes and everything. I could use a couple of extra inches. Sarah, you want to sing a tune together, please?
Well, I'm out here, so
Yeah,
might as
all
well.
right, good. That sounds like a plan.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me.
Sing it, girl.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore.
Please do.
You are all I long for, all I
with song. Let it swing forevermore.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.
In other words,
Please be true.
Steve, look away. Sarah Bass, everybody.
Thank you so much, Johnny.
I'm going to leave you in her capable hands for a bit.
One, two, three.
What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. Oh, the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. Almost like being in love. Almost like being in love. Oh, the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I could swear I was falling. It's almost like being Thank you so much.
Sarah Bass, everybody. Don't worry, she'll be back. Yeah, I know you're disappointed to see me come back. I would be too. Hey, we got a couple more tunes for you in this first set, and then we're going to take a quick little break. Thank you for coming out and supporting the arts in your community. Thank you for supporting the future of music in our community. These are the big band players of the future. They're the world changers of the future. So thank you. The arts are the most important thing in our world right now. Teaching empathy, teaching introspection, and we're lucky to have these musicians with us. Thank you for supporting them. Now, where's my bourbon? Oh yeah, no bourbon, we're in a school, right? I'll have to drink water instead. Dina to prove. Just pretend it's Johnny Walker or something. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be a king, you may possess all the world and its gold, but gonna bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world still is the same, you're never gonna change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you'll know nobody till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. Take it away, boys. class, everybody. This monster sax section right here. The world still is the same. You're never gonna change it, never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you'll know about it till somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. To love. Thank you, Team Martin, everybody. This next song here, totally something different. This is a song made famous by Queen.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I call love, but I can't handle it. This thing I call love, well I must get round to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. Oh, this thing I call love, when it cries in a cradle all night, it swings and it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. You're gonna like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. You know she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever. She gives me the cold, cold sweat. I gotta be cool. I relax, get hip, and get on my tracks. Take the backseat, hitchhike. Say that all night on my motorbike until I'm ready. A crazy little thing called love. Gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take the backseat, hitchhike, take that long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. A crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. You know she knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot, cold fever. She gives me cold, cold sweat. Backseat, hitchhike. I'm gonna take that ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. 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 Crazy little thing. Thank you, folks. I'll see you in a little bit. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. Loves the theater, doesn't come late. She'd never bother with those people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. Doesn't like dice games with barons and earls. Won't head up to Harlem wearing ermine and pearls. And she won't dish the dirt with the rest of the girls. That is why the lady is a tramp. She loves the free, cool wind in her hair, life without care. She's broke, but it's okay. Hates California, it's crowded and damp. That's why the lady's a tramp. She gets far too hungry to wait for you for dinner at 8. She adores the theater, but she never stroll in there late. She never bothered with some fun she would hate. That is why this chick, she's a tramp. Doesn't like crap games with sharkies and frauds. Will not drive up to Harlem, baby, shiny Lincolns or Fords. And she won't dish the dirt with the rest of the broads. That is why the lady is a tramp. She loves that free, fresh, wild, knocked out cuckoo, groovy wind in her hair. She's got a life without a care, and she's broke, but it's okay. It's California, it's so crowded and damp. That's why the lady, that is why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp. Welcome back, everybody. One, two, three. Night and day, you are the one. Only you need the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Day and night, night and day, under the high of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment will not be through until you let me spend my life making love to you, day and night, night and day. sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I need you. Night and day, day and night. Ooh, why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Night and day, night and day, under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment will not be through. I'll tell you that we spend my life making love to you day and night. Night and day.
Thank you, thank you. Great song by Cole Porter there, arranged by Nelson Drew. This next song we're gonna do here is originally sung in French, but I don't know any French, so we're not gonna sing it in French. This was made famous by Mr. Bobby Darin back in 1959. This is Beyond the Sea.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere watching for me, my lover stands on golden sand and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond home. Why go beyond the dark? My heart will be there soon. I will meet beyond the shore. We're gonna kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I won't sailing. Beyond the dark, my heart will be there soon. I know we'll be way beyond the shore. We're gonna kiss just as before. Very happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I will say no more sailing. So long sailing, bye-bye sailing. So long, Captain, bye-bye.
This next tune here, the most famous version, was a Sinatra version arranged by Nelson Riddle. And this is my wife and my wedding song. And just last week was our 25th anniversary. Yeah. And it's a wonder that she hasn't committed first-degree murder. And people say to her all the time, they're like, oh, you must love it when he sings. And she says, yes, it means he's not at home. This is the way he looked.
1, 2, 3,
Now the foxtrot, my friends. Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will feel the glow, just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with that smile so warm and those cheeks so soft. Won't you please arrange it? Because I love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, clutching my foolish heart. And that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Yes, you are lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm, and won't you please arrange it? Because I love you just the way you look tonight. And that line that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Yes, you are lovely, never, never change. Keep that brother's charm, and won't you please arrange it? Because I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. Thank you very much. That's me drinking water if you're listening to me gulp out there. This next tune here, hello? Eric, can you turn this on? This next tune here, a really famous version by Nat King Cole. This is Nice and Easy. Yeah, right?
1, 2, 3, hey.
Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it every time. We're on the road to romance, that is safe to say, but let's make all of the stops along the way. Okay, the problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime, 'cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. One more time now. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy he does it. Nice and easy does it every time.
King Cole. This next tune here is from a Broadway show called The Three Penny Opera, and you might not have known that. It was originally written in German, and again, I don't know German, so we're gonna sing it in English. This is another Bobby Darin tune, a big hit. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Mac the Knife.
Oh, the shark babe has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has on my key, babe, and it keeps it way out of sight.
Dr. Bass.
You know when that shark bites with its teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, wears on that Keith, babe. So there's never a trace of red.
Now on that sidewalk, one Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing out like someone sneaking all around the corner. Could that someone perhaps chance be Mac the Knife?
There's a tugboat.
Where is it?
Down by the river, don't you know?
That makes sense.
Where a cement bag is just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just, it's there, but wait, Donnie, 5 will get you 10. Old Mackie is back in town.
Now you hear about Lee Miller? He split the scene, babe, after trying out all his hard-earned cash, and now Mackie's spends just like the sailor. Could it be our boy has done something rash?
Now, man, soup, guitar, drink. Look out for this ladder and yep, and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackie's back in town, I dive up. Hey, soup, guitar, drink. Look out for this ladder and yep, and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Maggie's back in town.
everybody. The Swingin' Affair Big Band. Mr. Bob Bowlby right there on the alto sax solo, the great Bob Bowlby.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to welcome back, you've been waiting for her all night, the beautiful Mrs. Sarah Bass. Right, Dad? Kill it, babe.
Thank you.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
That you thrill me through with a tender passion.
Sarah Bass, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And again, how about another big round of applause for the beautiful Miss Sarah Bass out there gracing us. We have a couple more tunes for you tonight, but first of all, I just want to say thank you to you again for supporting the arts in your community and the music programs here in Scituate. So a big round of applause for you for coming out and keeping this music alive. A huge thank you to the Scituate Center for Performing Arts and the manager, Bill Richter, who is here. Thank you, Bill, for all the work you've done for us. The tech director, Josh Heath in the booth. Josh, thank you for tonight. The Scituate Friends of Music, President Barbara Quinlan, the members and all of the volunteers for the wonderful hospitality. Thank you to them. And thank you again to our incredible Scituate music educators, Jim, Bill, Adam, Greg, and Andy. Thank you all so much for what you do every single day. Another special thank you as well to Sarah Troxler, who was the collaborative accompanist for the jazz choir tonight. So thank you to Sarah. The custodial staff here at the theater, they're the number one. They keep this place looking fantastic. Thank you to Michelle McGrath and McGrath PR. Our managing director, Michelle, does incredible, wonderful work, and we're so thankful to have her as part of our team. Thank you to ESP Sound, Paul and Eric and PJ, the best in the biz. Scituate TV up there, thank you, Seth Pfeiffer. And last but certainly not least, thank you to the incredibly talented students of the Scituate Performing Arts program. These guys are the best. So let's bring this out in style here with a couple. Here's a tune you might know.
So I face the final curtain, my friends. I'll say clear, I'll state my case, on which I'm certain I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more. Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, there was doubt. I ate it and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing, but now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it This next tune has a sing-along section, and you know your part. I'm gonna want to hear you singing along with me. I need the backup, I tell you. That's right. Yeah. That's what all the people say. You're rocking high in April, shot down in May. But I won't let that change my tune. Till I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks just from stomping on a train. But I won't let that get me down. 'Cause this final world, it keeps spinning around. Let me hear you. 'Cause I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. 'Cause that's life. And I tell you I cannot deny it. Many times I thought of quitting, babe, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I jump right on a paper, oh, and I fly. Let me hear it. 'Cause I've been up, yeah. I've been up, down, over, out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself smack on my face, I pick myself up and get back in my game. That's life. And I tell you I cannot deny it. Many times I thought I'd quit, babe, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a great big ball. Dr. Seabass, this is our last tune tonight. We are the Swingin' Affair Big Band. Thank you for coming out and supporting the music programs here in Scituate. This has a kick line in it, so let's see everybody up and kicking around. There's plenty of space out here. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. It's up to you, New York, New York. Please welcome back to the stage, Senator Bass. Dr. Steve Bass, our music director. My name's Donnie. Thank you. We're the Swingin'